sold our house a year or so ago.
Yeah, we sold it really quick too.
Yep, less than 24 hours, I think it was gone.
I'll try not to make a mistake. If I do, I'll try not to do it again, but I'm always looking out for his best
One of the things
interest.
that I've seen you and your brand is that it is very authentic. It's
People that have known me my whole life for many, many years know that when I, do certain things, that's really me.
I am Jennifer White, and we're here on the Five and Rise podcast at the NBA All-Star podcast studio here in Indianapolis. And I am excited to introduce to you Drew Keller, realtor extraordinaire in Central Indiana, entrepreneur, sports aficionado.
You're too kind.
Hi, Drew.
Hello, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. I'm so excited.
I didn't expect this. This is amazing. Amazing. The everything to do with All-Star Weekend, but I didn't expect to be sitting here with you today in such a fancy place. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So tell me, Drew, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Didn't we meet? You were working for another marketing company, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah, you were working for a different marketing company, and I'm not sure exactly your title there, but I think you and I remember, hitting it off and just feeling like you were a real one. And yeah, it's crazy what has transpired and, kind of our relationship since then.
Yeah, it's actually been really good because you've become somewhat of a mentor to my son. You sold our house.
Yeah.
We talk, met your wife, have a few things in common.
Sure do.
And get to watch you through lots of different ways, avenues, as you are a dad to 3 awesome daughters.
Hashtag girl dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hashtag
me.
girl dad.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So Drew, tell me a little bit about your growth into real estate, because you haven't always been in real estate. So how did that transpire?
Yeah, so getting into real estate, it's funny. So my a lot of people that are local here know my brother Dustin. He played football at Purdue and was drafted in the first round of the 2008 NFL draft to the Jets. And during that time, he had a lot going on, and we didn't know where he was going to go, and he just ended up in only the biggest market in the world. But there's
that would be New York
City, the New York Jets. And so with a lot of the stuff that's being thrown at him, and all he wanted to do was just focus and concentrate on playing ball, right? And so he asked me if I would kind of take care of some of the stuff off the field for him. That way he just didn't have to worry about it. And, he trusts me. And at that time, I didn't have any, it's not like I went to school for anything like that, or, never had worked in that job previously. But what I told Dustin is, look, thought about it. And of course I was honored that he trusted me, was such a big thing. But I told him, if I make I will try not to make a mistake. If I do, I'll try not to do it again, but I'm always looking out for his best interest. And so I did that, handled a lot of things off the field, for him, negotiations with Fortune 500 companies and, booking restaurants to, whatever it needed. That way he could just focus. And then, when he decided to kind of pull back from some of the stuff that he was doing, I wanted to find out what the next thing I wanted to do. And I've always been interested in real estate, but what I thought at the time was I wanted to be like do the investment part of real estate. Well, fast forward 13 years, about 5 years ago was the first time that I, actually invested or, flipped houses or, whatever. But I found out, very quickly that I was, I liked it. I liked it. I think it was kind of natural for me, and I'm a people person, and so, fast forward 13 years, and I'm a residential realtor, and I love it, and I think my Team Keller, we do a great job.
I think you do a great job too. We sold our house a year or so ago.
Yeah, we sold it really quick too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, very quick. Less than 24 hours, I think it was gone.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So, Drew, one of the things that I think, you said we met through another marketing company that I was working with.
Right.
I was actually CMO of that company,
Okay.
and we were sitting in and actually working on your marketing strategy. And I think, fast forward a little bit, one of the things that I've seen you and your brand is that it is very authentic. It's very you.
Yeah.
It's not the traditional walking into a house. It's not the traditional postcard that people send about what you've sold, what you've listed. It's really telling people who you are. I love some of the Instagram posts that you have too, where you put your face on other marketing things to show who you are and your sense of humor, but it's all authentically you. You also share a lot about you and your life with your daughters and your wife, Casey.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important. How do you feel that marketing has helped you and where you've gotten?
I think and I see, for me, when I first got into real estate, it took me a long time. I was looking at what everybody else was doing or what everybody else looked like and kind of trying those things, but it never really felt right. Excuse me. And I learned, it took some time that I can be me. And that people, respect and like me for who I am, and I think, the people that know me and see my posts, the people that have known me my whole life for many, many years, know that when I, do certain things, that's really me. I'm not putting on for anybody, and I think for me, I've decided to really be as authentic as I am because I see so many people that are phony and not who they say, or they're not who they say they are, and they don't they don't give in real estate, they really don't give their clients the attention I think that they deserve.
It's more about the transaction.
It's 100% about the transaction, and for me, it is absolutely. I just try to do the right thing, and if I do the right thing, money's going to come. But I have sustained my business and grown my business just by doing the right thing, being me, and my thing is if I do a good enough job for somebody, I just hope that when it comes time, if somebody else needs somebody to help them in real estate, that they think of me.
Mm-hmm.
But being authentic and genuine is just very, very, important to me because I see people that aren't, and your true colors are going to come out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We see that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah. So what's next for Drew Keller?
Well,
Team Keller. Drew
Team
Keller. Dad
Yeah.
Keller.
Man, what's next? Time is going by so fast. I'm a dad and a husband first, and my girls keep me very, very busy. Dance competitions, and oh my gosh, they are just very, very social as well. So
This is one of the best marketing pieces that I think you've put out.
What's that?
Is your daughter's rehearsing for her dance competition, and you're like doing all the moves in front of her, like watching her do it, like you're coaching her with all the moves. It's the best
Jen,
thing ever.
No, but here's the thing. So we grew up. So I have 4 brothers, single mom. We were all very, involved in sports. So when we grew up saying that we couldn't even produce females. Bang, first 7 grandchildren, girls. And then I'm the only one with all girls. So if I had boys or if I had kids that were in basketball or volleyball or whatever, I love sports. I'm going to be involved. Guess what? My girls decided to dance. I am going to be just as involved with that as if they were hooping.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I am. So I am their biggest cheerleader, their biggest supporter, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. And I have so much fun. We have a dance competition next weekend, and I'm more excited about that than All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So not only a great dad, but like I said earlier, you've been a good mentor to my son. I remember when we were selling our house and I was looking for, specific advice, and Spence really hit it off. So
yeah, we did. He's, not too many things. We've all, gone through things, and I can totally relate.
Are you tearing up, Drew Keller?
I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot to me that you say that, because I don't. Seriously, I don't look at it like that. It takes a village. Mm-hmm. And so I just try to do my part for my people, and the things that you've done for me and would do for me. I know that first of all, Jen is a real one. And I think terms like that get used too much, when we use the word goat or, whatever, but you are a real one. And I know if I needed something from you, you would do the same thing. And so, it takes a village, and, I was grateful that you trusted me with that. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. So, well, thanks for joining me.
You're so welcome. I am so excited. We're having dinner and stuff tonight, and I can't wait until we meet with your team to discuss some really fun stuff after things slow down.
Yeah.
After All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. Excited to see where we go from here.
Amen.
So,
let's do it.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.